Greetings. What's going on, guys? It's been a minute, man. Let's get into it. Before we do, some housekeeping. For you guys that don't know, I'm like the Black Fitness Santa. Every time I go live, you know what you're going to get? You're going to get some gifts, all right? Christmas came early because today I'm super excited to announce I'm giving y'all my Get Ripped. No, that's the next shit. My bad. I'm giving y'all my Ripped AF guide, Ripped Advanced Fat Burner. It's all my proven secrets and hacks to, help you lose fat, build muscle, get ripped without all the BS diets and fasts. Go ahead, get you a free copy. I'm dropping a link in the chat as well as you should be seeing it over there in the description of the video. Who we got in the building? We got the homie J Just J from Chicago. Greetings. Who else we got in the building, man? Type your city below. Greetings. My mom's just like, pulled up because she's in town. Greetings. How much you stream? I stream every week. All right. It's not every day quite yet. I have a lot of other responsibilities I'm responsible for. I just said it. But I'm gonna get to a point where I start doing it every day again. Okay, so we got thoughts on Herbalife. I think it's fine. It's just supplements, man. It's not a big deal. All all they sell is like shakes and pre-workouts, fat burners, shit that you can get at GNC. What I have noticed with their products though, Herbalife, is like they put a lot of appetite suppressants in their protein shakes. So it's not a lot of protein, in comparison to like actually getting like a jar of protein. What you looking for? I can't hear you. All right. It's not a lot of protein per like serving. But it is something that you can help you get to your goals if you're getting a sufficient amount. Uh how are the fruits in Florida? The same as anywhere? What kind of question is that? They're the same as anywhere. Um, what's the biggest difference between a public versus a private gym? Well, really, it's just that, like privacy, right? Like in a public gym, most times you just gonna be out here, you know. Ma, what you looking for? Oh yeah, I'll drink all the water. So, um, no, but in a public gym, man, you got to deal with like other people, right? You got to kind of move around them. You're probably gonna have more access to more equipment. Depending though, right? Some people have really nice private gyms that they build out themselves, or like, for example, my apartment complex is technically a private gym because you have to be a resident to get in there, and it's pretty decent, right? It's the equivalent of a one person Planet Fitness, right? You guys, you go to Planet Fitness. They got what? They got dumbbells. They got some kettlebells. They got some cardio machines and some regular strength training machines, right? Same thing with my private gym here. So, what I'm saying? I got the motherfucking Planet Fitness here. It's built into my my rent. Uh, but it's really just access and space. You know what I mean? How do you burn neck fat? The same way you burn any type of fat, bro. You just get into a calorie deficit, man. Um, how much do you lat pull down? More than you. That's the answer to that. Florida rent is crazy. No, it's not, bro. It's just money. You just have to make more to live here. It's not what's crazy about that. Oh man, I gotta have better skills to live in the area because they charge more. So what? you know? Um, okay. Uh Lothrain says, I really appreciate you. You're an influence to help me lose weight. I was 290 Now I'm 208, but unfortunately, I haven't been at the gym in a while for a leg injury. Let's just clap it up for Lorthair Modred Strength Media. Yo, you lost a lot of weight. Congratulations. How does it feel? I know you don't feel your best because you got the leg injury, but like, how did it feel to see that change? Yeah, I'm just happy for you that you was able to do that. That's huge. That's momentous. I'm gonna post that on the screen so y'all can see it, man. She went from 290 to 208. That's 70 plus pounds. That's impressive. Okay. What do you think about Evolve protein shakes? I don't think about them. I've never had it, so I don't know what they're like. Um, Clapping for people keeping you big as hell, probably. Pull-ups from Planet Fitness ceiling is the only way to do it. Okay. Somebody's a gymnast, right? Somebody's an athlete here. And guys, if you want more tips on losing fat, building muscle, and being able to do it in a simplistic way that you can maintain long term, go on and get that Get Ripped guide. Go on and get that Ripped AF guide, man, completely free for this week only. After this, it's gonna disappear forever. But it gives you practical advice on nutrition, training, some of the secrets that your boy has used over the years to, get and stay ripped, as well as, help others, man. You know what I'm saying? You're looking to level up, go on and drop that in the chat for y'all. All right. Free guide. All right. Oh, we got a follow up on the homie Lothray. I stopped drinking alcohol. I used to be heavy into illegal substances and I was really overweight. I felt horrible, but now I feel a lot better and confident. I feel like I have more stamina. Well, congratulations. Of course you feel more confident. You turned your life around. And I'm excited for you in the next chapter, whatever that chapter may be for you. Thoughts on Eddie Abu? I don't know who that is. Right? That's my thoughts on that. What's the best protein shake in your opinion? Owen. OWYN has some of the best protein shakes, right? Now, I'm not talking about powders that you can make your own. I'm talking about pre-mixed protein shakes. It's fantastic. It's great flavor, has good macros because you're going to get protein, moderate to decent fast carbs, right? But what I really like about them guys, they got some fiber in it, right? Protein shakes that have fiber in it are not only more satiating, but they actually like digest better because fiber helps with digestion. All right. So you process the nutrients better. That's why I like. Yo, Ed, what up, man? Lord Billboard has entered the chat. We have officially accelerated to a new level, man. The big dog, the big homies come through. What up? Can you drink 4 beers a day and work out and still lose weight? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. 4 beers a day. How many calories is that? Have you done the math on that? Because you do need to be in the calorie deficit to lose fat. That is a fact. So if you drinking that much, is that all you having for calories for the day? Because maybe if it's only that. But on top of food, I'm looking at you, mama. I see you. Probably not. Right? It's probably too much. Thoughts on Mr. Beast surpassing T Series? I don't know who any of those people are. I think Mr. Beast is a YouTuber, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know who T Series is, but I don't have no thoughts on it because I don't know what these if these are humans. I don't know what these humans are doing with their lives. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay. All right. Low Thread. What up? So we got another super chat. I'm trying to get into Street Beef MMA YouTube channel. I haven't got the 6-pack yet, but I'm trying to get there. What's your opinion about cannabis? Cannabis is by itself there's a lot of healthy properties to it, right? When you think about cannabis, I'm just talking about the plant. I ain't talking about necessarily like smoking, right? Because you can get cannabis in other forms. So you can get, CBD oil. What does CBD stand for? It's cannabinoid oil. Cannabinoid is the basis of what makes up cannabis. You can take it in, supplement form. You can eat it. Some people be out here eating it, right? You can get it without the THC that has the psychoactive properties and get all the health benefits that I'm about to share with you guys. So cannabinoids have been shown in studies to not only be anti-cancerous, but they also have been shown to increase insulin sensitivity. Now, what is that? Insulin is the hormone that is directly responsible for just storing the sugar that comes into your bloodstream when you eat certain foods into your muscles and cells and liver for later use. So when you got insulin that getting released in the body, it's telling your body to grow. Here's the thing. A lot of you motherfuckers is eating too much. And what's happening is you're constantly secreting insulin. And as that continues to compound on itself, not only are you storing more and more glucose from your bloodstream, but you're also blunting your body's capability to actually secrete insulin and do that job. So then what happens at that point? What happens at that point? Not only do you get big as hell, but your insulin resistance starts to cause other problems. And so cannabis, it can be a counteractive property to that, actually reduce that insulin resistant effect, as well as other things that you could do, like lowering your calories or strength training, or even things like you know like really it's just calorie deficit and building more mass, because when you have more lean muscle mass, you have more place for your body to store that sugar. Now, if that made sense and I didn't put y'all to sleep, all right, type 2 in the comments. All right, Ed, appreciate you pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? Ed has a wonderful family. He's a present father, and he's a top tier. He's a top tier coach. What are you drinking? Water with electrolytes. Wouldn't you like to know, Mary? Tell me something simple to eat. Well, Ashish, you could just grab the free guide I'm giving y'all today. It's called the Ripped Advanced Fat Burner. I'm dropping it in the chat, as well as it's in the link of the video. It's in the I should say the not the link of the video, the description of the video. And basically, in that guide, it's going to teach you exactly what you need to do as far as strength training, as far as nutrition planning, and it even has sample meal plans in that guide. So it's completely free. Just go look at that, man. How do you feel about the keto diet or carnivore? I think it's trash, man. What I look like not eating carbs for the rest of my life. That's stupid. All this bread and rice and cheesecake. You telling me I can't eat it no more forever? It's stupid. Nah. Here's the thing with keto, man. Keto is like it's short for ketosis, right? Ketosis is a process you can naturally get into without giving up carbs. If you just fast, right? If you just do intermittent fasting, guess what, guys? You fast long enough, you enter a state of ketosis where your body's utilizing fat for fuel. So you can get on keto without giving up carbs if you just do fasting. I just do that, right? I don't have to give up a whole food group just to get to my goals. It's stupid. But some people like it, right? Some people are like die hard. I hate carbs. I love keto, right? That's cool for them. But I've been able to lose a substantial amount of weight and keep it off not doing keto. I have hundreds and hundreds of testimonials. Same thing, not doing keto. So, I mean, you tell me what you want to do. You want to give up carbs to roll with the trendy BS, or you want to do something you can sustain for the rest of your life, right? Me personally, I like to do sustainable things. Ashish, man, you could eat what I ate, or you could not. It really don't matter, man. It's about your calories and macros at the end of the day. So you could do what I did if you don't want to do the work of calculating your calories and macros, but I don't know that it'll work unless it matches your goal. I don't know where you're at. I don't know what your goal is. You need to create something if you want to get to your goal and not stay here that's conducive to that. Me just telling you to eat some chicken and rice is not going to help you do that because there's no information behind that that will support your goal if I don't know anything about your stats, bro. Oh, Lord Three loves my shorts. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm glad those are helpful. Brandon, yeah, man, just do some fast. And look, if you need like again, structure, strategy, I'm giving y'all that ripped AF guide for free. It's got the way to just calculate your macros, man, so you can, you can build your own meal plan with all the carbs you want. Just as long as your body's good enough at burning them for you to sustain that. Yo says you helped me lose weight. That's what's up. Congratulations. Keep winning. Steak and eggs at Waffle House. Yeah, steak and eggs sounds delicious. I eat that a lot. Lord Thread loves keto. Okay, well, if you've been able to maintain the keto, that's cool. That's cool too, man. I got friends on keto. You know, Ashish, man, you keep asking me these questions that you could just get my free guide and get and get all the answers. It'll teach you how to like calculate your calories. But again, I don't know your stats, man. You have to give me your stats if you want me to do it live. But in that guide, it just shows you like you just go grab it, hit the link. It shows you, hey, take this for your weight, do this, and it'll tell you how many calories you need, how to calculate your macros, and just track it. My goal is to lose 100 pounds. One tool I'm using is intermittent fasting, exercise, but I'm food prepping and I need help with. What do you mean you need help with food prepping? How, like, in what way? I don't know what you mean, right? Is it okay for society to pressure men to work out, but not women? Yeah, yeah, because society is built to protect women. Like our whole society is really designed to enforce the standards of men creating the world that women live in. So I don't know about you, man, but I don't want like a world where like, my girl is stronger than me or has more resources than me, because why would she need me if that wasn't the case? Why would any woman respect you or want you around if you don't have the resources to provide a better life for them? So no, I don't think there's anything wrong with the world pressuring men to be stronger than women, because we're supposed to be. We're literally designed genetically to be superior as far as like a physicality standpoint, so that we can protect them. Why? Because they bear the children. In which case, if they're bearing children, they're in the most vulnerable state possible. So it definitely makes sense for us to be stronger than them. You know what I'm saying? Who is Ashish? Ashish is somebody on Facebook who's asking a ton of questions. And his questions are basically outlined in the guide that I'm giving out for free. Hey man, I love your content. I've been counting cows for a while. I was 209, now I'm 270, I'm 175. I want to get more definition in my chest. What should I do to help lower my fat percentage? Well, you got to create more of a calorie deficit, right? So if you've been tracking calories and you went from 209 to 175, then you already have the formula for what creates the calorie deficit for you. So now you just have to create more of a deficit, right? Increase your steps, decrease your caloric consumption, maybe implement some fasting, right? There's a ton of ways you can do it, but that's what it boils down to. Any strategy I give you is just going to be creating more of a deficit. That's it. That's the whole magic. There's no special trick that I'm about to tell you tonight that's going to help you melt fat off your chest, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't reality. This is not a Disney movie. You know what I'm saying? The reality is, if you want to get ripped, you want to get lean, you got to lose more body fat. You got to be in more of a deficit to do that. Not following Corey's direction is keeping your belly big. Yo, Mo is dropping gems right now. That's a fact. How many keto sometimes, but we can't have it all the time. You might have 1 or 2 days, might have a car for sale. Okay, that's what's up. Burton Ernie in the building. What up? How much black coffee do you drink during your fasting time? It depends, man. My caffeine tolerance is pretty high. I can comfortably get somewhere between maybe like 0 milligrams of caffeine a day, all the way up to like 400, sometimes 500. I like to keep it around 300 to 400 milligrams a day. So just for you caffeine zealots out there, 1 cup of coffee is somewhere around like 100 milligrams. It's just under that. 1 cup is 8 ounces. So, I could take anywhere from 1 to 4 cups of coffee in a fasting day and still be fine. But the thing is, I make sure I have all my caffeine before 1 p.m. because caffeine stays in your system, at least 8 hours plus, right? So if I'm gonna get that good sleep that I want, I got to get it done by 1 o'clock because I like to be in bed by 9 or 10. Okay. So that's my take. I mean, I don't think there's a necessary limit. I think it's very individual. Caffeine consumption is individual. I know people who would take in the amount of caffeine I take in and would never sleep. And I've had times where I've taken that caffeine and went right to sleep like a baby. Yo, sometimes I get distracted in the gym. Girls' boobs and butts at the gym. Do I get distracted? Yeah, I'm a man. Is water wet? Yeah, man, of course. But it's like, I mean, I don't let that stop me from what I came there to do. See a girl, I'll be like, oh yeah, she looks nice, and then I get right back to work. Zebulon, he says, guess what? I'm down 265 from 299. Congratulations, my brother. Let's clap it up for Zeb, young Zeb, killing the game. Keep going, man. We'd love to hear about more of your progress, brother. Yeah, Barry Lishish, Glam. That's a great name. Says basically stop eating so much. Yeah, stop eating like a fat ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Control yourself. We need to bring back fat shaming. That's true motivation, not to be a disgrace and morally bankrupt. Yeah. Yeah. I listen. I am honest with people because most people aren't, right? I don't sugarcoat or dance around things or allude to things. One, because I'm from Detroit, you get punched in the face for acting scared and timid and not speaking your mind, right? That's one. But two, right? I respect y'all enough to tell you the truth. I feel like when you lie to people or you allude to things, you don't respect that person. In fact, you feel like they're not strong enough to hear the truth, and you're deciding for them what they're capable of. Screw that. Nah, you gonna get this. You gonna get this real information, and if you don't like it, that's on you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I free myself from the guilt of not telling somebody the truth. You know what I mean? That's what it's about, man. Tell people the truth, man. If you fat, yo, you fat, bro. You cool with that? Nah. All right, what we gonna do about it? That's it. All right. How could I get rid of my side boobs and lat roll? Zeb, it's the same as any other area of your body. Yo, you gotta create a calorie deficit to lose some fat. Now, if you need some help, Zeb and anybody else, with how to understand how many calories you need to be taking in to create a deficit for you, just get my advanced fat burning guide. It's completely free. I go in depth about what it is that you would need to do to create that for yourself. It's in the chat. It's free. I'm gonna be dropping it for the rest of the night. Now it's only available this week. So next week I'm shutting it down. So go on and get that. I think it'll help you, Zeb, if you've already seen some success. Just having more structure, knowing exactly what you should target as far as calories and macros. I think that'll help you at this stage. Could you build muscle and lose fat at the same time? No. Building muscle and losing fat at the same time. You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like, can you turn left and right at the same time? No. You do one or the other, right? It's the same with losing fat and muscle. Fat don't turn into muscle, and muscle don't weigh more than fat. Stop listening to people tell you that dumb shit. They just say that because they don't really know. And the truth is, you pick one or the other. Now, is it possible for your body to build muscle while you're in a deficit losing fat? Yes. But is it possible for you to target it as a goal? No. Because to build muscle, you have to create a surplus of calories. That's the target. And to lose fat, you have to create a deficit of calories. The only people who build muscle and lose fat at the same time are beginners on the right practices. People who are just starting out, they're getting used to getting, the right amount of protein in. They're kind of in that first year to 2 years of like really consistently training and getting the nutrients in. Some of you guys are there right now watching this. You might be able to do both, but you can't target both, right? Because if you target calorie surplus, you're going to gain some fat. And if you target calorie deficit, depending on how lean you get, you may lose some muscle. So you can't target both. Hopefully that makes sense. If that made sense, type 1 in the comments, man. Yeah, Victor's in the chat, Barry Licious. Hey, don't play with me. Victor is in the building, man. Any tips on how to fix elbow popping but no pain when doing overhead tricep exercises and shoulder press? Well, if you don't have any pain, you may just need to work on some wrist mobility, right? Or maybe you may need to work on shoulder mobility training as well. I know that if there's no pain associated with it, you probably are in a good sort of area right now, but maybe you may need to slow down your reps too, right? Because you might be relying too heavily on the joint to get the weight up and down, pause, right? Whereas if you just slow it down and take the weight through full range of motion, a lot of the times that could eliminate any irritation of the joint. So maybe that's it. Yeah. Come on, I agree. I agree, Victor. Hey, congrats on winning Rookie of the Year, bro. Yeah, Wemby's stat line is crazy. Join the gym, been hitting 3 to 5 days a week. I've been doing this, watching your video hacks and staying under 2,000 calories. I'm doing what you've taught, and it's turning heads. Hey, congrats, man. Keep winning, brother. Mike G, what up? What's popping? You out here winning, brother? Talk to me, man. Who do I have in the finals? I don't trust the Celtics, man. I just don't trust them. I feel like whenever the lights are on, Tatum and Brown, they just, I don't know, they find some way to screw it up. So it's tough to say that I think the Dallas Mavericks are going to win it all, because I don't think they're a better team than the Celtics. But I do think the Dallas Mavericks are going to win it all. I think, you know what I think? I don't think the Mavericks are going to win. I think the Celtics are going to lose. I think the Celtics are going to lose the finals. You know what I'm saying? And I might be wrong about that. Like, y'all Boston people, the New England crowd on here, everybody's going to scoff at that idea. But yeah, Zeb, he's about to go crazy in the chat. No disrespect, but yo, your team has been the same. It's been the same core team essentially for the past, I don't know, 5, 6 seasons, and they always find a way to screw up in the playoffs. So at this point, I ain't got no faith in them. I think they're gonna lose the final. It's their championship to lose. I think they have the best team, but it's their championship to lose at this point. Jason says he's rooting for Kyrie. Why is everybody on Kyrie's side? Nah. like didn't y'all hate Kyrie like 3 seasons ago? I never understood the Kyrie hate, for to begin with, man. It was kind of ridiculous. Like people was like, oh man, he's an enigma, right? It's like it doesn't matter what he has to say, man. He's really good at his job, you know. Stop putting him on interviews if you don't like what he has to say, man. It's like when they was acting like, Marshawn Lynch was just so like disrespectful, man, for what he was saying in interviews. It's like, oh man, he a running back, he a street dude who came up, man. This is who he is. If you don't like what you got to say, stop interviewing him. You know, Kyrie sucks as a human. How? What did he do to you? Have you met Kyrie? What did he do to you, man? Thoughts on Deontay Wilder's recent loss and his skinny legs? Man, Deontay Wilder has been on a downward spiral since Tyson Fury, man. So at one point he was my favorite heavyweight. You know what I wanted? I wanted to fight with him and Anthony Joshua really bad. Pause. Right? Because those guys were to me at the time the two top, you know what I'm saying? Those two were the top like heavyweights at that time. But I think Anthony Joshua either was scared or just wanted the bulk of the money. He was like, I ain't fighting. I am not risking getting knocked out for this amount of money. Nope. so he avoided the fight, and then he lost to somebody inferior. And then Wilder went and got beat up by Tyson Fury. So now we're never gonna get the fight. And if we get it, it's gonna be past their prime now. Yeah, Jason, my man is just like Mike G says he lived in New Jersey, so he saw him play. So Mike G is just hurt. He's taking it personally that Kyrie sucks as a human because of what happened with the Nets. And that's fine, man. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I don't think he I mean, he's just an athlete, man. He's doing what he feels right to provide entertainment and provide for his family, man. I'm sure he's not a bad human. Does guide address the effects of hormone imbalances on women losing weight, or do you disagree that matters? Very Licious, I do disagree that matters, because a lot of the hormonal things that people experience as things that actually hold them back from weight loss, unless you went to a doctor and they told you that, man, you're so deficient in this particular hormone that you can't do this, or this can't happen. I think a lot of the times people get so in their head about where their hormones is at that they haven't even realized or thought about or considered that the nutrients that they put in their body and the type of activity they do directly influence their hormones. Okay. So what does that mean? Your hormonal balance is all tied to what you put in your body, how active you are, and how well you recover. If you fix those things, you fix your hormones, at least to some degree. I'm not saying you're going to have like night and day hormones, and if something's out of whack, it's all going to be corrected. But at least do the most you can to correct it with what you have control over, right? Because it's not like you're going to go take something, reach inside your body tonight and pull it out, and then all of a sudden your hormones fix. That's Doctor Strange. You know what I'm saying? That's Marvel movie stuff. Like that don't happen in real life, man. What happens in real life is everything you do influences everything you get. And so if your hormones is out of balance, it's probably like that because of your lifestyle habits that led up to this point. So if you don't like that, then change your habits. All a guide does is teach you some new habits. So it could help, maybe, but I'm not saying it's gonna fix everything, right? If somebody is a diabetic watching this, right? Your hormones are imbalanced, right? You have what's called insulin resistance, and it's led to diabetes. Your pancreas doesn't produce the appropriate amount of insulin to lower the sugar in your bloodstream. But that was created by your lifestyle choices, your overconsumption of food, and your underactivity led to diabetes. And the only way to correct that imbalance is to create more activity, build more muscle so your body's more adapted at burning, sugars, right? And then less sugar intake, less caloric intake. That puts you more in balance, but it's not going to cure diabetes overnight. If that made sense, y'all type one in the comments, because that was a great question from Barry Licious. Now she is referring to this guide that I'm about to drop in the chat again. It's free, y'all. It's called the Ripped Advanced Fat Burner. It's got a bunch of tips on creating the right lifestyle habits. Obviously, to lose fat, build muscle, maintain it long term. But it's really about like understanding what you've done to get to where you are right now. It's not magical. Yeah, Barry Licious. Don't get diabetes, baby girl. Just just make better choices. Don't do it. Hey Corey, I'm a basketball player, but I have a question. During deload, since it's supposed to be lighter intensity, can you do basketball or is it too intense? I think those are two independent things. If you're strength training, if you're talking about strength training, deload, that's different than basketball training, right? Basketball training is it does not directly influence your strength if you properly balance your program out, if you separate the two. But it could if you out here overdoing either one or the other. So I don't think so. I mean, you have to adjust your program accordingly, you know. But deload is really about how much weight you're lifting, like how much pressure you're putting your central nervous system on. Basketball is keeping you big as hell. That's probably true. I know a lot of fat basketball players. People be thinking just because they play basketball, they're gonna lose a bunch of weight. But I know some big fellas that be hooping all the time. Hey, Barry Licious, that's what I'm talking about. You do you go, girl. Yeah, hey, listen. iOS Chris, man. Hey, you know what it is, man. You got to show love to everybody. Baby girl is a term of endearment. Mm. What do you think about people who haul two pieces of gym equipment at the gym? I think they are me. I think it's me, and my mom said it's her too. Right? I think. You know what I think? I think more people need to like talk to each other at the gym. That's what I think. I think people need to like get out of their head about this whole, oh man, they taking up two pieces of equipment and just get more into like, hey, bro, you mind if I hop in with you? You know what I'm saying? I see you working between supersets or whatever. You mind if I hop in? 9 times out of 10, you say that, everybody's gonna say, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead, man. What weight you want to use, right? And then you've not only broken sort of the tension of, oh man, this person is, acting like they superior, they using the whole gym, blah, 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 right? You've broken that, but now you probably like establishing a relationship with somebody that you would have never met otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I think some of y'all too in your head about it. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to people. Kim Carter, what up? It's popping. Uh, my high school ex that broke my heart got big as hell. That does happen a lot. It's a lot of girls that I went to high school with, and guys too. They really big. They are really big, man, and it's okay because they are happy. That don't have nothing to do with me, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, just hey, just hop in there, man. Hey, T Pain said it before me. T Pain said, "Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Buy you a drink." Hey, T Pain said it before me, man. Can my belly go back to place? I would need more information. If I had a killer strength workout, oh, this looks like a good a good question. Oh, re-up says I'm the email spam king. Hey, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you being on the email list, man. Uh, can I have an extra 2,000 calories worth of Little Caesars? I feel like I earned it. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you think the results that you want give a fuck about how you feel? You think the goal that you want to hit is like, yo, Adar, tell me your feelings today, and I'm gonna tell you what you should eat. You think that actually happens? No. The results you want don't care about what you feel like you earn. Reality is all that matters. And the reality is, if you eat 2,000 calories of Little Caesars, if you didn't burn more than 2,000 calories that day, you're not gonna lose fat, bro. It doesn't matter what you feel like you earn, right? So it boils down to the numbers, man. That's what I'm getting at. You just gotta burn more calories than you consume. If you're doing it with Little Caesars, hey, it could work. But would I recommend that? No, because you're gonna lose muscle or you'll be hungry all day. How many minutes a week should you exercise to see significant? I don't think minutes a week really matters. What do you mean minutes a week? Uh, Rose says hi. Greetings, Rose. Corey, you know well that diet and exercise is bad. Just go Ozempic mode. Yo, you sound like a lazy person. And it's okay. I like lazy people being lazy because the more people that's lazy, the more I can shame you and be superior to you and achieve all the success that you're not willing to work for. Right. And if that's you, man, keep being lazy, right? I'll just go snatch up some of this success that I'm not afraid to work for, you know? And so that's how my clients do too, man. We out here, you know, a lot of you guys are starting your journey for the summer and you scared of the work. You should be scared of what you're gonna look like at the beach with that t-shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you flip that and you like, man, I'm about to put in this work right now so that I can become, the best version of myself and create this new lifestyle for myself. Now these things that you're afraid of start to seem insignificant in comparison. Hey, I'm on a diet. I don't have I have no idea what I'm doing. Help. I don't know how many calories anything is. Well, Donna and anybody else who's in this predicament, you are in luck. Today I'm giving away my free guide. It's called the Ripped Advanced Fat Burner. It's going to teach you exactly what you should be focusing on as it pertains to calories, workouts, everything. It's a full game plan, completely free. It's like Christmas came early and I'm Black Santa and I'm, instead of jumping down your chimney, I'm jumping into your social media chat. And it's a link that you should see in the comments. I just dropped it. Go ahead and grab that, and that'll help you out. If not, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to. I've been dropping it for y'all because I want to give y'all some love. All right. Um, Ramses, what up? Thoughts on Akainu? Man, I don't like him. I do not like him, man. After what happened to Ace, like, how can you like Akainu? How can you, man? You know, and Whitebeard. Come on, man. I don't like Akainu, man. I want him to get the work. I want him to take his proper L. However, I do not believe he's the final villain of One Piece. I believe it's going to be Blackbeard. It's my fervent belief that Blackbeard is the final boss character of One Piece. You aren't supposed to dirty bulk. Who told you that was fine to do? Clean bulk is the way. Hey, I like where this guy's head is at. All right, y'all. I got to get on a meeting. I just wanted to come through, give y'all some games, some advice. Hopefully, these things have been valuable. And yeah, like I said, I'm giving y'all that free guide. I'm gonna drop it one more time. It's called the Ripped Advanced Fat Burner. It's a no BS guide to training, nutrition, right, and fortifying the right consistent habits so that you can, get to the goal and stay there. So I'm giving it to y'all in the chat, again in the comments. It's completely free, only for this week, because next week I'm shutting it down. It's gonna be gone forever, forever, ever, ever, ever. And I'll be back to do another live tomorrow. Peace, y'all.